All right, so I just had my 3-month checkup, if you will, with my stem cell team. So it's been 3 months. I had my stem cell on August 1st. Just went and talked to them just to see how I was doing, how I've been feeling, and give me an update on what I can expect to be happening over the next few months. And really the only thing that's happened since the stem cell is, I haven't gotten sick or anything majorly. Yeah, I don't even know if I've even had like a runny nose or cough or anything. I don't think I have. I think the only thing I had was that last month where my eyes swelled up and my face got red. And I told them about that. And like they said, it's most likely from the Revlimid. And they even said, that unless it's really bad, my doctor's probably not going to lower the dose because of my condition, the cancer I have, how aggressive it is. They want to keep that Revlimid at a high dose, which is fine. Like if it's just a couple days of suffering, with the eyes being swollen and the face red, then I can deal with that. I mean, obviously we want to keep it at a higher dose as possible to keep the cancer from coming back any sooner than it is. So, and I can already tell, I think it's coming on again. Like, I don't think my face is looking so red, but I can feel, it feels like it. It feels like I have a slight sunburn where, like last month, it was, my face was red and it felt like it was fried, completely sunburned. And I still have, I think like another week on this cycle of Revlimid, and it didn't start, that really redness didn't start till like, because I take it for 21 days. I think it was day like 19 or 20 to where I started seeing the redness and it started getting bad. So we might be right around the same time. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll do an update if that happens again. Hopefully it just stays like this, where it just feels like it's a little burnt and it doesn't get as bad. My eyes don't get puffy, but we're still a few days away from when it happened last cycle. So we'll see how it does. But other than that, it's just, they said I'm doing good. My blood work basically looks normal. Everything, kidney function, everything looks good. Everything's normal right now. I don't go back to them for another 3 months. So I go back at the 6th month time frame. So that'll be early February. February will be my next appointment. And that's when I'll get my immunizations. Everything that is wiped out, probably like chicken pox, measles, mumps, whatever. All those shots that you get when you're a kid, or most people get when they're a kid, that have been wiped out from the stem cell transplant, I'll get those. Hopefully, I'll get those. I'm supposed to get those, but with that being February, the administration changing over in January, and RFK Jr. being, from what we're hearing, is going to be the new health czar. And if you don't know much about him, he's an anti-vaxxer. He doesn't believe in vaccinations. So people are worried, myself including, even though he claims he's not going to remove immunizations, he's not going to get rid of them completely. He's going to make it, he says he's going to make it to where it's a choice, you can get them or not. But we'll see about that. He's also, from what we hear, is going to just completely gut the FDA. So that's, I don't know. We'll see. It's too early to worry about it right now until this stuff happens. Hopefully with me getting my stuff in February, that he's not going to come in and do all this stuff immediately. It's going to take a little time. So hopefully I'll get my shots and stuff. I can get my flu and COVID vaccinations now, which I think I'm going to hear this in a couple days. I think next week I'll schedule them because I want to get those before he removes those. I saw a TikTok, and I don't know if it was real or not. It was a TikTok from the news, like a news organization. I don't know if it was CNN, Fox, whoever it was, said that the FDA has already removing cold medicines from store shelves, claiming they don't do anything. I don't know if this was real or fake. Like, they haven't even taken over yet, and they're already removing them, saying that you can just use nose spray. It does the same thing for a cold. So any cold medicine is going to be removed. If you've seen this or heard anything, let me know. Again, all I saw was the TikTok, and 90% of TikToks are fake. So I don't know if that was AI generated or something. I don't know. But I want to get my COVID and flu, before those are removed. Because I have a feeling he's going to remove those. Because he claims he's going to do, we got to do research on these things to make sure they're good. Well, all these drugs do have a lot of research of scientists, like multiple teams that go over these things to make sure they're safe. Now, do they do exactly what they say? Is a COVID vaccination going to completely keep you safe? No, but it can help, definitely. Especially with me having, compromised immune system right now. Yeah, I want that because, if I got COVID, it could, one, is most likely going to put me in the hospital. It could kill me. So obviously I want to get that. Is it going to keep me completely safe? Probably not, but, hopefully then if I did catch it, it wouldn't be near as bad, and maybe it wouldn't put me in the hospital. So regardless of what you think about it, it should be a choice. People still want to take it. Hopefully he just doesn't go in there and remove all these drugs and immunizations that people want, just because he doesn't want them and his followers or whatever don't want them. That's fine. If they don't want them, don't take them. But the rest of us should have a choice. Again, too early to see exactly what they're going to do. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay. There was my little rant on that. That was the biggest thing about the election that I'm worried about is like, hey, regardless, Trump, Kamala Harris, whatever, just don't fuck things up for people, That's what I'm kind of worried is going to happen. So I can get those two, flu and COVID now. The rest, I have to wait to the 6-month mark. And then after that, they said they'll see me in February. And then it won't be till like a year out. So then I won't be back till August, which hopefully everything, hopefully everything's still good by then. I looked it up last night. I was like, this Revlimid, this treatment, this maintenance treatment that I'm on, like how long does it typically keep you, keep the cancer away? And it says typically on average 57 months that you would stay, the cancer stay away on Revlimid, where if you weren't taking it, it's on average 30 months. Now, granted, that all varies with the type of cancer and how aggressive it is. I think mine being pretty aggressive, the numbers would be lower than that. So 57 months is like, 4.5 years, somewhere in there. So hopefully we could hit that. It would be great if we could go farther than that, but at least hit that mark. Because, like I said, I've said it before, they took 2 batches of stem cells from me. So I had this stem cell transplant. So when the cancer comes back, I don't know if I'll go through chemo again, like I did, several rounds of chemo, then do the stem cell again. But they have enough stem cells to do another treatment. And typically that second treatment lasts maybe half the time of the first one. So if let's say I go 4 years before the cancer comes back, then the second one would last somewhere around 2 years. Then after that 2 years, I think I'm just screwed, basically. Like, that's it. So the longer this first one goes, the better. So we'll see. So again, 6 months, 3 months, that's about it. It was a really quick appointment. Just give me those little updates on what's going on. They said I'm doing great. Blood work, everything looks good right now. So hopefully everything stays good. I'm shocked really, before getting the stem cell transplant, with everything they told me, how careful you got to be. And I've been fairly careful. I thought for sure, I'm going to be sick the whole time. I'll probably go back to the hospital several times. But the fact that I haven't gotten anything, knock on wood, don't have any wood in here, but that it hasn't happened yet. So hopefully it stays that way. And that's about it. Like I said, I'll keep you updated. I'll do another video in a week or so, or sooner if this, my face swells up again and gets really red. We'll see how that is. But other than that, that's about it. Like I said, if you have any information, any thoughts on, things that are going on, with Trump, RFK, whatever, just leave in the comments, There's no hate, just open discussion. There you go. And other than that, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.